up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, today we're going to be doing another quick trip, and this is mostly as a response to the video of Gabriel's sub shop that we did a couple of months ago. Basically, as soon as I did that video, a ton of people reached out on Instagram, I think about 15 of you, if I'm not mistaken, and told me like, hey, listen, like, Gabriel's is okay. It's nothing compared to LaSpada's. So there is a place here in Orlando that supposedly has some of the best cheesesteak sandwiches that you can have here in Orlando. And I'm just, as soon as they said that, I was like, you know what? This is going to be contradictory maybe, or a lot of people are going to be kind of against it, but I've personally never had a good cheesesteak sandwich. Honestly, every time that I have one, I think they're okay. I thought Gabriel's was pretty much the best one that I've had so far. So a lot of people are saying, hey, listen, if you thought that was good, you got to try this place out. So enough talking. We're going to head to LaSpada's, try this place out, and see if it's really as good as people say, because some people are saying that it's the best in Orlando. So let's check it out. All right, guys, awesome. So we are here. We made it finally to LaSpada's. This place has been open since 1938. So it is one of the older restaurants that are here in Orlando. And it's one of the original sub shops in all of Orlando. And it's also considered the best cheesesteak in the last 5 years in a row. So today we ordered a couple of items. I'm really excited for them to come out. Basically, we wanted to focus on just cheesesteak. And then 2 more items that I really wanted to show off on the videos. I also will say that the vibe inside this restaurant is really nice. You have a lot of older movies like Rocky and things like that kind of posted throughout the entire wall of the entire restaurant. That's pretty cool. I'll see you guys when the food's out. All right, guys, so as I mentioned, we just went right into it. We got 3 sandwiches. We're gonna save the best for last, which is the cheesesteak. That's gonna be the last thing we're gonna review, but we're gonna go over one of their subs, one of their most famous sandwiches here, and then we're gonna go what they're recognized for. First thing we're gonna go over is this right here. It's their famous sub. You guys gotta check this out. All right, guys, take a look at this. I mean, you have this beautiful in-house made hoagie sub. Look at that. It is completely stuffed on the inside, and then the way they align the meats on the top to keep the lettuce, pickles, and tomatoes and like different vegetables from going all over the place when you bite down, that's crazy. Bread's nice and soft. Let's go ahead and take a bite of this. I'm honestly super impressed, but here we go. Oh my God. Oh guys, you don't understand. This is amazing. Wow. There's pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, ham. There's some salami in there as well. Then you have this amazing, I think that might, I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like prosciutto, but I don't think it is. But the flavor of this is so, like the vegetables are so fresh and like juicy that it just adds this crunch to the bite. It kind of helps I would say lubricate the sandwich itself. You have all these different meats. You have like an explosion of flavor. Look at the herbs that you can see coming off of some of these cold cuts. Man, this is amazing. I'm actually gonna have one more bite before we move on to the next thing. You're gonna call me nuts? I'm sorry, but that's better than Gabriel's by far. That's better than Publix. That's one of the best subs I've had here in Orlando. Better than Subway, better than Firehouse, all those places, man. Wow. And the bread is so soft and fresh, and like, it isn't stale. It's so freaking good. This is crazy. This hoagie's delicious. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and dig in right to the next one. This is interesting because I've never had this before, and this is gonna be kind of crazy, but we're gonna be having a classic Reuben on rye bread. This smells amazing. You guys gotta check this out. It's nice and toasted perfectly. It's saucy. You have pastrami in there rather than corned beef. Look at all that melted cheese that's on there. It looks like there's a little bit of like sauce. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Let's go ahead and get a side profile real quick. The bread is super nice, toasted, but it's also soft at the same time. Oh boy, look at that. That is, oh man, I'm burning my fingers doing this. Wow, let's go ahead and take a bite. All right guys, here we go. You have all these caramelized onions. And those onions are like pickled. Super juicy. Oh man, you guys gotta take a look at this after I bit it. This is insane. So look at inside of that. Look at how much pastrami is in there. They load their sandwiches here. That is crazy. And then you have the cheese. You have those pickled caramelized onions. Oh my God. I don't know if they're pickled, but they have so much acidity to them. That is delicious. But now we get to try the core reason that we came here. The table's really shaky. I'm really hoping it's not coming through on the camera. But this is a cheesesteak. Again, they stuff their sandwiches. You guys gotta check this out. So I think this is the most stuffed cheesesteak sandwich I've ever had. Normally I don't like these. I don't know, I just don't see the appeal. But I have a feeling, oh my God, look at that. I have a feeling this is gonna be different. All right guys, here we go. Like I said, the sandwich is nice and soft, freshly made. I burned my entire tongue, unfortunately. So part of my tongue is numb now, but there's so much meat in there. You have the cheese just like throughout the entire thing, not just laid on top. You have a few onions on the top that just kind of add this little tiny bit of sweetness. This is the meatiest bite. Look at that, that's insane. A lot of other places you get like half the amount of meat and twice the amount of sandwich. Like sub is huge. Guys, this has been sitting there for like 5 minutes or so. It's super extremely hot. I will say, it's not as juicy as the one that I had over in Gabriel's. It's not as juicy as some of the other subs that I've had that are cheesesteaks, but just the plain amount of meat that's in here with the cheese and the onions. I do kind of wish it was saucier, but it's still a dang good cheesesteak. All right guys, that was another short video today. I just wanted to taste this place because the hours pretty much work against me on my schedule, so I was able to come out today, and I'm kind of glad I did because this is an amazing place. Unfortunately, they're like a 45-minute drive for me. If they were closer, this would be like my go-to hoagie place. But this place was phenomenal. I would definitely recommend it, especially like I said, this is one of the classic since 1938 sub shops here in Orlando, and this is a cheesesteak dedicated sub shop, but they have a ton of different options on the menu. With that said, guys, thank you so much. I can never say it enough. I hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Please, please, please hit that like button so we can keep doing these videos. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you. I said it again. I can never say it enough. I'll see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.